Hi everyone. I am just getting a few things ready and we're going to talk about those things. I use this one. I'm going to use this one. Oh my god, I'm excited. I'm fine. How are you guys? Guys, tap the screens while you're here, while we're waiting for everybody else to come. Please tap the screens. Let's get this live going. Let's get as many people as we can. Thank you, Loretta. I received my box today. Thank you. Thank you. So amazing. Oh, I'm so glad, Sarika, that you love it. So today we're going to be talking about something that most people ask me. Hi, Yolanda. Hi, your favorite. Hi, Selena. Okay, most people ask me about this. And it's really hard to explain. Like when I'm busy doing my makeup, people usually ask me. So you'll know for this makeup session, I usually don't do my makeup during the day just so that I can give you all the best by showing you how it works and so that you can actually see how I do things. I'm just filling my brows. Brows are not part of it today. Today we're going to be talking about concealing and contouring and color correcting. And I hope you will learn from this lesson, and I hope that you will find time to play around with it, and I hope that it will work for you. Today we are going to be talking about concealer, we are going to be talking about contouring, color correcting, and highlighting. Okay. Hi Nikki, hi everyone. My mods, you are here. Please, you know what to do with the people that we don't want. We just block. We are no longer even muting. We are just blocking them. Because I honestly don't have time for nonsense today or any more going through in the future. Please tap the screen so we can get more people here so we can start our session. Hi everyone joining. Hi Queen. Hi the Silent. Hi Lazelle. So, okay. A lot of the time I get women asking me, what does concealer do? Okay. Concealer is a slighter, more thicker consistency than your foundation. Concealer is used to hide your imperfections. And foundation is used to enhance your face. Okay? People often think that color correcting should only be done if you have dark eyes, but you can color correct a pimple, you can color correct a vein, you can color correct everything. I just need to find my color correcting wheel. If I can find that, that's gonna really help me. I'm so sorry guys, I haven't had time this week to come into the studio, so everything's literally a mess here. I've been so busy, but anyway, we're gonna talk about it, and as we talk about it, we're gonna find, I'm gonna show you the colors that you can use to correct the imperfections on your face. So if you have a question, please pop it into the Q&A box, and I will try and answer as many as I can throughout the session, okay? The products that I use, not all of them are like easily available, like this Crayolan color thing I'm looking for. I don't know where, oh, there's it. Okay, and some of the stuff can be bought. We are doing contour, color correct, concealer, and highlight today. Okay, this is what a color corrector looks like. You can get a drugstore brand. LA Girl sells them like this, and you get them in the exact same colors, which is your orange or peachy color, your lilac, your green, and this is a beigey concealer color. Okay, color correcting color correcting is for your imperfections. This peachy color here, orange color, it covers dark circles. This color is red, and this is to hide veins. Okay, I'm going to give you an example of how you should color correct if you're a beginner, if you need to cover your dark eyes but you've been scared. Now, putting too much of this color corrector can turn your face or your foundation orange. Okay, so when you color correcting, a little goes a long way, right? I want to show you just putting, I just drag it a little here, a little here, and a little here. Okay, and I have blemishes, so I usually cover them as well, but I don't dip back in. I use whatever product, excess product I have on the brush on my face. Now, I know a lot of y'all are scared to use this because you feel like you're not going to be able to blend this out properly. You're scared if it's going to leave the mark. Now, this is where you have to follow the step by step. So you prime your face. You can use any primer, and then you use your color corrector. Okay, I'm using orange because my eyes are not that bad, but if you have very dark eyes, you can use a red. Now be very careful with red, because when I'm gonna get to that now, Minali, when you use red, it will come out like very deepish brownish and orangish. Okay, and this is what I use to hide dark circles or any blemishes on my face that will show through your foundation. Now remember, the consistency of concealer is thicker than foundation. So the step for color correcting is obviously your primer, your color corrector, your concealer, then your foundation, then you highlight, which you can use either a powder, a cream, anything that you want to highlight. I use concealer. Okay, so basically it's primer, color correct, concealer, foundation, concealer. Okay, hi beauty spot. Right, with that being said, okay, you're gonna get a sponge. I do not ever wet my sponges. I don't wet my sponges because I find that it separates. Okay, I'm just looking for my other sponge. Oh, here's it. Okay, hi Goof, hi Queen Charlie. So with color corrector, because you're trying to color correct now, when I say color correct, it already tells you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to color correct the shade of my eye to the rest of my face. And I know a lot of women are daunted by this. Hi Liz, hey Safi, thank you. I know a lot of women want to do this, but they're scared. So I'm tasking you to start with a little product. You choose which shade you want to go with. You can go with like a peachy orangey. Or, Nikki, can I just do this for you, babes? Because I know you're going to be here right till the end, girl. And I know Liz is here. But, yeah, that will just help me a lot. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Trisha. Hi, everyone. Okay. So we color correcting. Now you can already see a big difference. It's brightened up the eye. It's taken away the darkness. But a little goes a long way. Hi, Tamara. Hi, Jayan. Hi, Angie. So you're not, love, all go. Okay, you're not supposed to put a lot. Just a little bit, right? And I've used two different shades. I want to show you the darker shade versus the lighter shade. If you have very dark circles, this one is going to not only hide, but it's also going to show up, especially if you don't conceal properly. Just a little settled so well. Exactly. So you don't have to go ham. Now I want to show you how dangerous it is to use a darker color if you don't really need it. If I don't cover this properly with the right amount of concealer, with the right color concealer, this is going to show through your foundation and it's going to make your foundation look orange. And yes, you can use red lipstick, but you have to be very talented to use red. I'm going to use a red lipstick here on this mark, and I'm going to show you how it looks with a red lipstick. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, so, gosh, Nevaeh and Kitana Daniel. Okay, we'll use Ruby Wool because a lot of people see this happening on TikTok and I want to show you. I just want to cover I don't want to put a lot. Like legit, you need to be very talented to hide red. I'm going to show you what red does. So you work the red in, and red is really, if you have that deep dark scarring that nothing covers it, like this one here, nothing covers it. Okay, you take it and you put it in your face. Now, two things can happen on this side if you don't cover. Firstly, your foundation is going to come out pink. Secondly, your foundation is going to come out orange on this side, okay? I like liquid concealers. I don't like cream concealers because I find that when you put a cream or powder concealer, it moves your product around. The reason why I like this consistency, a liquidy consistency, is because it covers but also locks in that color corrector, okay? Now, I'm going to show you. When choosing a concealer, it needs to be the same shade as your foundation. That is when you are concealing. When you are covering something with concealer, it needs to be the same shade as your foundation. When you are using a concealer to highlight certain areas of your face, it needs to be 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation. When you're using a concealer to contour, it needs to be darker. So I usually use the chocolate color one, which is somewhere here in my mess. I'm sorry, but I usually use a shade like this in the Maybelline. In the Maybelline, and that helps me to contour. But today I am going to show you with this Maybelline concealer that is full coverage. Okay, this is full coverage. So you can get this one. It's very affordable. It's the Fit Me. Okay, and it works really well. I love this to highlight and I love this to conceal. I've been through a lot of these. Shaking because I move things around when I have classes, so just bear with me, guys. My stuff's all over. So this is literally how many of them I have because I love them. I have them in all different shades, but number 25 is my highlighting shade. Okay, to cover this, I'm going to be going in with a number 30, and I'm going to show you the process of what I do. I literally take the product and I dab it on there like this, all over wherever I have put the color corrector, and you do the same on this side. You can choose how much you want to use. I just want to cover it up, okay, properly so that you can see what I am doing here. Now, I take my beauty blender and I gently tap it in. I don't rub because when you rub, you're rubbing off the color corrector. So remember to be gentle. You know, it's all about technique. Good makeup is applied with a great technique, and take your time. Okay, you see? Do you see the difference? You can't see anything underneath there. It's covered up. If I didn't want to put foundation and I just wanted to leave my house like this, I could leave it like that. So this is the same color as my foundation. All right. This is the Switch Beauty squishy one, I think. I don't know if it's my beauty blender or if it's the... But I'm going to show you with a different beauty blender. This one is from Clicks. It's amazing. I'm going to show you with a darker shade. If you don't know how to do this, how it will show up underneath. And if you don't choose the right shade, it will show up. Hi Samsam. Hi Lee. It is okay to put concealer after you apply foundation, but I can guarantee you if you have put a lot of color corrector, it is still not gonna be effective. So now you can see the difference, okay? This one looks very much skin-like, naturally. This one, you can see this product underneath there. Hi, Burfi. And you can see the pink undertone. The red color correcting is only if you have that deep, dark scarring, okay? I want you to look at the difference, and I want you guys to see. This one, you have to blend it properly. You have to, it has to match perfectly. Otherwise, if you look there, the red, the pink is showing up. It's showing up. And you end up wasting product if you put too much color corrector, because it just shows underneath all that foundation and all the concealer. It's just going to show. Now, if you like natural makeup and you want to just get away with color correcting and putting your concealer and doing a full face with your concealer, you also can. Okay, now this is with the Clicks blending sponge, and I'm just blending it away so that you can see the difference. Red is excellent for hyperpigmentation. Now, I usually go with this side of it because it just looks more natural. I know that the side looks good. I know it looks good because I have actually mastered the art of matching the two. Like I have, okay, previously I took this lighter shade 25 and I put it over, and then I put my foundation and I didn't get such great results, right? So you can see what color correcting does, guys. I just want to show you. You can see it's still showing up a little bit under there. The dark eye is showing up a little bit more under here. And I don't know if you can notice it. The dark eye is showing up under here because that orange, the dark orange, did not blend in. It just sat there on the top. It did not match the skin tone. So going with a darker color now doesn't always mean it's going to cover better. Sometimes going in with a lighter color and matching it a little bit better, you can see that there is absolutely still dark there, and then this is covered up and it looks really natural. Now, concealer can be used for many things. You can use concealer to cut your brow, like I'm going to show you here. Now, ladies, when you're cutting your brow on the underneath part, you can use a light color. But when you're cutting your brow on the top, you need to use a shade that is similar to your skin tone or that is similar to your foundation. You can even use your foundation to cut the top of the brow. So that's a number 25, and I'm going to take a number 30 and cut the top so that you don't have that white line. The lavender cancels out like yellowish. Okay, I will do a video after this about the color corrector so that you guys can save the video and you can keep it in your stories, or you can keep it in your gallery, so whenever you're doing, you know. Okay, so lots of people do this with a lighter shade and they have that white mark on top, and that's what you literally want to avoid. Okay, that's what you want to avoid. You don't want to have that white stripe. This brow is filled, this brow is not filled, and this I'm cleaned up. Okay, the one thing you do not use concealer on is your eyelid. You cannot use concealer on your eyelid because it has oils. Now when it has oils, your eyeshadow is going to crack. When your eyeshadow cracks, you will not be able to save it because it will be all over the show, and by the time you try to blend it, it is definitely going to move all over the place. What tube and plug?
From my room, the long one.
I don't know. It's not here. Please go.
No, I was just asking. This was my pen.
Okay, so I'm just going to take a bit of this. This is eyeshadow base, and yes, I went in with a bit much there, but you blend this in nicely, and I promise you, you're going to have a perfect eyeshadow setting. I'm going to put concealer on the side of the eye so that you can see what concealer does. Now, if you want to use concealer on your eye, you can. A lot of people do use concealer, but my advice to you is to bake it with powder so that it removes the excess oil. So we're going to put concealer all over here. We're just going to go ham. There are many eyeshadow bases that you can use, affordable ones. And you can already see it's very sticky. So now, if you do use concealer, I'm going to show you how to put the powder on. Okay? You take your powder and you press it in to the concealer. Okay? press that into the concealer. Hi Silva, my favorite fox. Okay, once you leave that for about 2 seconds, if you don't have eyeshadow base, it's fine. You make what you have work. Okay, you make what you have work, and you leave that for about 2 seconds, and then you're going to dust that off. Now I'm just going to reach for any damn eyeshadow that is close by, and I found this palette here, and we are going to go in with whatever colors are in here, and I'm going to show you the difference between the two, and you are going to see. Now you dust all that powder off because your concealer has oil. You don't want that oil. You're going to find a shade that you want to go in. Now we're going to go in with this color that's matching my loungewear, and we're going to dab that over and dust that. Now you won't really see the difference with matte shades, but I promise you when you use a shimmer shade, you're going to see it. Okay, enough of that now. People need to just shut up now if they're not going to say anything that's going to help everyone else, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help everybody. Okay, and then this is your eyeshadow base, and you can already see huge difference, how it goes on, how it blends, how it's not patchy. So remember ladies, you can use it, but that is if you have to. If you can afford an eyeshadow base, you need to get an eyeshadow base, because you can always see the difference of what concealer was never meant to be used on your eye. It was never meant to make a shadow pop. It was meant to cover. Its name already tells you what it's for, to conceal. Okay, it's definitely going in, and you can see the difference. And if you want your makeup to come out looking more professional, more classy, always invest, even if it takes you a little bit. I have all the shades of P. Louise. I never look at what shade I use. I use between 0, 1, 2. I just grab the first one that's in front of me, right? But if you tan like me, I would say a 1 and a 2. Okay, but if you want that white that makes your color pop, then that's also good. Now let's do it on the side. Okay. Now that's what we're here for, ladies. We're here to pick each other up. We're here to help each other. We're here to talk about makeup and where we're struggling and how we can improve it. And we're not here to judge each other, and we should be here to uplift each other. And you know, I come here on a Thursday, taking time out from my family to sit here to teach you, because I know that each one of y'all have questions, and sometimes you're too shy to ask people, and this is just the place where we're going to learn, and we're going to learn together. What is the order for people who's make? Okay, now that you have that, I want to show, so y'all see the difference, right? And I just covered the dark circles, darling. If you missed it, I will put up a tutorial one of the days when TikTok decides to give me that thing that sorts my content out. It will help a lot. And then I just took a shimmer shade and I filled it on the inside. Okay, The box that went out now was actually a box for beginners. It had everything to start your kit in. So here we go. Okay, you see how you struggle to get shimmer shades on to concealer? Do you understand now why your eyeshadow is patchy? Do you understand why you're not getting the same outlook as other people? Because you're trying to make a product that was not meant. Makeup does expire, darling. At the back of your every makeup there should be a can, and that can has a number in it, and that's the number of months your makeup should last. This is why you struggle with your shadow, especially if you're using shimmers. And okay, concealer was never meant to be an eyeshadow base. We used it as an alternative. People use it to skip steps. They use it because they don't know. And it gets messy with concealer. As you can see here, it becomes patchy. And if you all want to know what makes my eyes look great and good all the time, it is definitely an eyeshadow base. Now, the P. Louise eyeshadow base is going to be uploaded to my site this coming week, all shades. So whatever shade you are, you'll be able to purchase this off my site this coming week, so don't worry about it. Okay, it is an investment. This small little tub can last you 12 months, and it is actually 18 months till it expires. A good eyeshadow primer. You know, the only one I had prior to P. Louise was NYX, and NYX is now gone, and I even lost the lid. Oh my god, see, used to come in a tub like this. But MAC, everybody has them. Okay, I don't know how much is it going to be, but I wanted to show you this so that you can see the difference about choosing the right products to apply your makeup. Because ladies, I can tell you now, even if you have less products but you have the right products, your makeup will come out like this. Okay, I will be doing more boxes, so don't stress, they're coming up. It just takes a lot of planning, a lot of admin to get the boxes up and running, and a lot of running around and a lot of chatting to suppliers. And I'm gonna tell you something once we get to the end of this, so y'all let me know 10 minutes before we have time. Now, I just took the color and I dragged it down. Okay, you mustn't be afraid to play with colors. You mustn't be afraid to blend, because blending helps your eyeshadow look very natural. It makes it look like you painted it on. It makes it look like a masterpiece. It depends what you're buying, Fatima. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the part that I'm going to show y'all, highlighting and contouring. I want to see if I can bring my green screen up, and I want to share something with you guys. Okay, because highlighting and contouring, it's not coming up now. Oh, there we go. All right, so this is highlighting and contouring. Now I'm going to put a bit of foundation on, and then we are going to have a flat canvas. So when you put foundation on, you make your face a canvas. Okay, it's like a blank canvas. What highlighting and contouring does is put shape back into your face. Now you need to know which face shape are you in order to highlight and contour. And trust me, it looks easy, and it's not so easy. Okay, so I put foundation on, and guys, I literally had a bath, but I'm putting on this makeup just for you. Okay, I apply my foundation with this brush. Sometimes I go in straight with my beauty blender, but I wanted to show you guys something which we discussed last time. Just that last week I was banned, so I couldn't do this, and I really wanted to keep the momentum going. So this foundation, I mixed the Tesh Beauty that I had, and I mixed it with my Infallible. And I don't know if the shade came out like perfect, but anyway, we're gonna blend it because the lighting at night is quite bad in this room. Okay. I know you guys appreciate it. I see all the messages after this. You'll inbox me, and I really appreciate those messages. Even if I don't respond to all of them at the same time, I read them, and I am so grateful that I have like decent human beings that follow me, that have like the courtesy to say like thank you and encourage me, because sometimes always being the encourager doesn't help. I did use primer. I used this Hello Good primer. I applied it before I did my color correcting, and now I want to show you guys about the color correcting. When color correcting is done right, okay, and you then put your foundation, because foundation makes you a canvas, it makes you a clean canvas, right? Now this is what you have to do to put shape back into your face. Take a screenshot of this here, so that it can show you for your face shape where you're supposed to be contouring and where you're supposed to be highlighting. Let's take a screenshot of that. Okay, I'm sure you all have screenshots of it now. So my face shape, when I look at my face shape, I see mine as the oval. Some people have the heart. Some people have the rectangular because your forehead is square, and then, okay. And you blend your foundation till you're happy, till there's no streaks, till there's no bumps, till it looks like your own damn skin. Even if nobody wants to believe it's your skin, it's fine. You blend that in. Now, there are different types. You can use this. This is a cream contour, okay? This one here is not my favorite. There's a liquid, and you can even use a bronzing powder. Yeah, you can use a bronzing powder to contour. I'm gonna remove that green screen now. I hope you guys have that so that I can show you. You can even contour with a darker shade of foundation. Yep, you can, as long as you move the product in the right area. You can. Now, okay, let me use this one. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna use this one, but if I could just find my, oh, here's my Holy Ghost, the Benefit Bronzer. Yes, it is the Holy Ghost, the Holy Grail. Okay, this is my Holy Grail to contour. I'll tell you why. It is creamy, okay? It is easy to move, and it doesn't separate your foundation from where you are. Now, I know the face looks quite scary when you just first have this, because you look like a bloody egg. You know, like when an egg, you look like an egg when you have your foundation like this. And that is why I tell people, trust the process. So you've seen my face shape goes like this to contour here, here, and here. Now, when you're putting your contour, it must end right here, just before your eye, underneath the cheekbone. Underneath, guys, underneath where your ear starts here. See here, like this. Underneath the cheekbone, okay? Just put that a little bit right. So that's what your contour should look like. Now, It's okay if one is lower than the other, because when you blend, they all. Now for nose, to make this easy, if you want the tip of your nose to be sharp, you're going to put the round bit there. I usually don't, because my nose tip is a bit funny and I've just learned to live with it. So I usually do this. I am using the Maybelline contour, but I'm using it in the shade 60. Now this is a matte one from Rimmel, and I will use it here to show you guys the difference of a matte and a creamy. Contour, you usually use about 4 shades darker than your foundation. Okay, I will. Now you're going to take your brush to blend this, and remember, you don't swipe, okay? Let me take another puffy brush to just show you. This is my foundation brush. It's a Real Techniques brush. You're going to take it and you move up in circles, circular motion. And a lot of people, you see, it blends out easily. A lot of people swipe. Don't swipe, because you're swiping your product away. You blend that in nicely. Okay. If you get the right liquid, it will blend properly. Like this one here is very creamy, highly blendable. It just all depends. And I'm going to show you what it did to the face. How you like that? So this brush is from Clicks. It comes in a 4-piece. It's a Real Techniques. I don't know if you can still get it. I've been struggling to get Real Techniques brushes. So now, from looking like an egg, you've given your face dimension, shape, sharpness. You fixed up. Okay? If you want to sharpen your contour and you went a little bit over, you did too much, and now you scared, you take the same blender that you blended your foundation and you literally fix it like this, and it gives it a clean, crispy edge. Do you see that? So now you're like, you got your model face on. Let's blend this one out. So you're going to take 4 shades lighter than your current concealer, okay? You blend that out. Now I want you to notice that you can clean up. Now when you come to your nose, just do this. Blend the whole nose. Just blend the whole nose with the contour. It's okay. I'm going to show you a trick. I'm going to show you a hack, which no one ever showed you, and people make it so difficult. You know, this thing is not difficult. Life with makeup is easy. I think people just complicate it because they say my way is the right way. There's no right way in makeup. It's finding the technique that works for you, but doing it right. If you get what I'm saying. There's no right and wrong way. Like if you want to put your eyeshadow first and your foundation last, put your foundation first, and it's all up to you. Now you're gonna cut that baby like that. Okay, I'm just sharing with you my techniques. Other makeup artists have their own techniques, but this is my technique. Okay, and I take excess powder and I put it in, and I press that in, and then I take my powder brush, I put a little bit on, dust and sweep and dust off. Okay, there you go. That's your contour. Set. Done. Boom. Okay. And then your nose itches on the inside and you just want to. Okay. If you have a bump on your nose, then if you have a bump, which way? Is it like the bone or what? Okay. Now, let me show you all the hack for the nose. We're gonna get to, let me just blend this all out. I put the concealer on my nose. You don't want your contour to be too high or too low. I think I made this one a bit low, so I'm gonna pull the product up. Okay, I'm pulling it up and I'm just fixing it so that we correct it, and then we're gonna correct it like this. Okay, there's your hack. No, the nose contour is buffed out. It's completely buffed out. Okay. And then let's just buff this out quickly. Okay. Now, guys, that's it. Contouring done. What is so difficult about contouring? All you have to do is know your face shape, okay? And a little bit of product goes a long way. Now we're gonna take a concealer to highlight. You can use powder. Some people use powder to highlight, some people use cream. I wish this cream was my shade, then I could show you, but okay, let's try a little bit and let's see if it works. Okay, so we've contoured the whole nose. Now you want to cut your nose to perfection. You take your product on a brush, about 3 to 4 shades, and you just do that. Okay. The girls are upstairs. They came in here looking for their tupan. Now, what was the whole fuss about, you know, taking your time, being perfect with it, and then you just... Guys, maybe you can find tips and tell your girlfriend whether she's blending correctly or she's using the right shade. And that is perfectly how you do it. And then you can clean up on the side of your nose to get it the way you want it. And you have a perfectly contoured nose. Okay, now let me show you how you highlight underneath your eye. Highlighting doesn't need a lot of product, because if you put too much product, your under eye is going to crease. Okay, if it's not well moisturized, it is going to crease, and a little goes a long way. You don't have to do the whole triangle thing. You don't have to, you literally just have to put maybe one extra dot if you want, or just leave it like this. Okay, now highlighter is to bring out, it's to where the sun hits your face, it's to where you want to bring attention to your face when light hits you. And under the eyes is always good because it lights up your eyes, it makes you look brighter, it makes you look awake, and that is why you highlight under this. This should only be 1 to 2 shades lighter than your original foundation color. Okay, sometimes people are putting it too white underneath here, and then they have raccoon eyes. Now raccoon eyes are when it is white, where you can see the black under and you can see the white. Now you take your product and you press this in. You don't drag. When I see ladies dragging, this is what grates my carrots, because now all the work you've done, you're wiping it away. You want to take it and you want to put this up like this into that eye. You want to fill that eye, you want to lighten it up, you want to brighten it up, you want attention to come to your eye. You can also do it above your lip, because that's a good spot. Okay, it brings out your cupid bow. You can see immediately, just dabbing a little bit of product, what it did to my lip. And a lot of people put it on their chin. You need to look at that highlighting chart and see where's your highlight spots. Okay, I do have a YouTube channel. Actually, it will be a good idea to actually download this live and just pop it onto YouTube, eh? That's a great idea. Yes, Maria, I support Muslims. My best friends are Muslims. I don't understand what that question is for, but anyways, we are in 2021. We are fighting a pandemic, and we have no time to hate on other religions and other cultures and other people of color. We must live, because God can just take us today. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is highlighter. Yes, it is called highlighting. And remember, I told you there's a difference between concealing and highlighting. Concealing means you cover. Highlighting means you pop out. Contouring means you carving. Okay? And you pop that on. Now, guys, you can go out just like this. You can pop on a blush, a lipstick, and you can go out. But if you want to enhance this contour, you can either use blush. I'm going to do it on this side, and I'm going to show you. I'm thinking of giving my girlfriend a makeover. I knew you're still here, Amir. Yes, you can go to sleep. Okay, so I'm taking a blush. Okay. And I'm putting the blush in the same direction of my contour. Okay, so you can shape your face with blush even without the contour, but if you want to lift your face up with the blush, you can add the blush and you can work it. Okay, today we're not doing eyeliner, we're not doing lashes, we're not doing brows. We have many more Thursdays. I have to cover all that content. I have to show you guys everything. We still have to come down to more fun stuff, so I'm showing you. I have very prominent apples and I love them, so I always enhance them, and I take my and I work them. I don't put them on the apple. I take them from here and I work. Okay, now thank you for that 10 minutes. Dark spots around the mouth area, you use color corrector. Now we're taking a bronzer. You tap, you always pick up and tap. Why do you tap? You tap excess product off your brush. Okay, so that not too much goes on. Then you take your bronzer and you work it in. Okay, and that will give you a more prominent line. And then you can cover all the places where you contoured with bronzer, and that will enhance it and bring it out and make it slap. Okay, you understand? Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? This is bronzer. It enhances your contour. Little bit goes a long way. Okay, so you can choose which way you want to do it. I usually do it this way, and then what I do is I just add a little bit of blush on the top here. Okay, once you've done that, you take a little bit of highlighter so you can bronze and use blush. Yes, you can. Now the bronzer I used is the Floma bronzer, and this bronzer comes in a big quantity. It is a 33 gram. It's really the best. And then you can take your highlighter and you only work your highlighter here. Okay, so highlighting, let me tell you ladies what highlighting is. Highlighting doesn't mean you just take this powder and you Vimal. Highlighting means when sun hits you, when light hits you, what do you want to show? Obviously, you want this to be accentuated, your cheekbone. Some people do the eyebrow bone. Some people do above the eyebrow bone. You know, don't just take it and go wild. Just put a little bit on here and a little bit on your forehead so that when light hits, can you see? You look snatched. Makes your face looks pretty. All right, now we've left that one with the blush. Okay, if you choose to use blush, then take a highlighter and go over your blush so that your blush and your highlighter mix and you get a beautiful blushy, you know, that glowy. This is how I get the glowy, the JLo glowy look, because you mix your blush and your highlighter on top of each other. You layer it. Okay, the palette I use on my eye is called Violet Voss. Okay, so do you see the two different techniques to highlighting? You choose which one you like. We're still going to talk about mascaras, eyelashes, eyebrows, lip stuff, everything. There is so much to talk about. I cannot talk about it every session. Okay, thanks, Losh. A highlighter, there's different shades. Let me show you. Golden shades make it pop. Your bronzy and peachy shades give you glow. Does that help? So that is it, ladies. That is how you get this look. Yes, I'm gonna get to the setting spray. It is not part of this tutorial, but you all know the drill. After foundation, after powder, after everything, you put setting spray, and setting spray will make it last. That unfortunately is not for today's. I'm gonna show y'all how and what makeup looks with and without setting spray on another day. Always make sure you are blended in properly before leaving home. You put your lines. And if you want to really be pedantic, you can actually measure with your brush if you are equal on both sides. Okay, so remember, from your eye to your ear, from your eye to your ear. So it also depends how you, so don't dab into the highlighter and put it on. Just use excess product on your highlighter. So whatever is there, you use it from there. When you put too much, it will look cakey. It will look like that, like what you're saying now. So the products I used was color corrector, concealer, foundation, a blending sponge, and bronzer and blush and highlighter. So guys, I don't know what's the time, but can you all tap the screens so that I can like share something with you guys, and before we leave each other, we can talk for like 2 minutes. Just the way I remove my makeup right now, I'm gonna use my micellar water, and then I'm gonna go in with my Lumi Spa, and that is gonna help me to remove my makeup 100% without leaving cakey. If it's cakey, you're putting too much and your face is not moisturized enough. Okay, let me tell you guys, if you are a small business within the beauty industry, if you are a small business that could connect to my beauty box, I don't want stuff for free. Okay, I really don't want stuff for free. If you would like your products to feature in my next boxes, please inbox me so that we can discuss. I would love to feature local small businesses within my industry in my box. If you know of someone, even if it's a fashion accessory, something that could go in the beauty box, then please hit me up, let me know. My box is on the site. It is sold out at the moment. So guys, small businesses within the beauty industry that would like to collaborate, please hit me up. Pink Glaze, please hit me up. I've got a perfume person already. I just spoke to them today. I'm waiting for confirmation. I'm waiting for prices. I'm not looking for stuff for free. Guys, I'm looking to support you. I'm looking to grow together. I'm looking to build together. So yeah, if you want your foundation to get better, I mean, you're saying your foundation's too yellow, then you need to get the blue color corrector thing. It looks like this, mixing pigment, and you need to add it in your foundation. It will take out the yellow. It will neutralize your foundation. Otherwise, you can get darkening and lightening drops from the Body Shop. They sell this. If you want, you can add 1 or 2 drops of a darkening to your foundation, and it will really help you. So guys, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you, Mish, I have the color correctors. I only use the red one. What are the other colors? So you can use I normally get gray. What color should I use? Amis, you're still here. Well done. You made it to the end. I'm so proud of you. Let me give you a follow for that, Amis, because you stayed here right till the end. And you're a guy. I mean, let's do that. Anyways, I love you guys. The next box is coming out this month. I'm sorry if I didn't answer all your questions. My time is up. I can't go over because TikTok's going to ban me. But what I'll do is next time I'm going to schedule for 1.5 hours. I'm trying to figure out whether it should be 1.5 hours, 2 hours. The last time it was too long. So you guys tell me how long I need to do this. And then, yeah, next week we'll schedule it for that time and we can take it from there. No, they don't ban you, but they monitor you and it messes with your algorithms if you go over or under the time. So, guys, I love you guys. We will chat again. All your questions, hit me up, send me DMs, put questions on my Q&A. I will try and answer as many as I could. Okay? Love you. I really enjoy these. I really, really, really enjoy these. Thank you so much, Radhika. I have to go now.